Hello, hello. What's up, guys? Another special edition of Top 3 for Recovery. Instagram's telling people we're here. Give me one sec. Oh, hold on. Hold on, it's coming.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Hey, Kevin.
What's up, guys?
How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Doesn't Rick sound awesome?
I'm a little under the weather, but it's all good.
Rick, what's wrong, man?
No, just a little cold. Nothing big.
Aw, I'm sorry.
Recovery does not stop for colds.
No, it doesn't. You're powering through. I absolutely love it. Thank you for being on.
Yeah.
Sure, absolutely.
You guys, let's get into it. Top 3 for recovery. I got my friend Sarah. Let's go. I got Sarah and Rick on. What's up, guys?
Hey, how's it?
Hey, Rick, poor Rick.
Yeah,
All right.
maybe I should talk.
Yeah. So I want to give a quick little plug because a few weeks ago we did a epic podcast. You guys, to hear Rick and Sarah's full story, you need to go to recoveryrockstars.com. Check out the podcast section. Go take a listen.
Hi,
They are
Gwen.
awesome. Hi, Gwen. How are you?
It's a friend of ours. What's up?
I get no hi, Gwen. What's up?
No,
Where's
Gwen,
Lil?
say hi to Kevin.
All right, guys, I want to talk about it. So you guys are both, for those who don't know, celebrity trainers, but you also started a pretty rad company. Hold on, let's take a look here.
Oh,
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 good.
represent.
that looks good on you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
You should wear that everywhere.
I'm wearing it now. I'm gonna wear it tomorrow. You
Yeah,
know?
just wherever you go. Recovery.
So tell us about Recovery Fit.
So Recovery Fit is an on-site experiential fitness group that incorporates the 12 steps and the 12 principles.
Love it. Absolutely love it. Now let's get into both your stories. How long, Rick? How long you been sober?
And it's done. It's the purpose of the Recovery Fit group is so that clients in treatment can have a physical experience of 12 principles, realizing the benefits, the recovery benefits of physical activity. So
Love it.
that's the purpose of it.
And you see the transformation that all the fitness really does and how it helps people in recovery and people in general.
Yeah,
Right?
well,
Yeah.
absolutely. I mean, that's what, that's the tool that I use in recovery. Absolutely. And I have for over 21 years. So long time. And so we just want to share that with other people.
But by the way, you'll like this. So we were texting the other day and I go, Sarah, how does Rick get his arms so big? He goes, lift heavy shit. I was thinking,
Well, keep it simple. That's
Keep it simple.
Keep it simple, stupid.
Keep it simple, Stu. All right. How long have both of you been sober? Sarah, go first.
I've been sober 15 years. January
Awesome.
24th, 04, boom.
Boom.
I've been sober since August 2nd, 1997. So 21 and a half years.
And what were you guys struggling with?
Set this down.
I'm sorry.
What were you guys struggling with? What was your addiction?
Oh, drugs, alcohol, whatever I could ingest that made me not think or feel.
Yeah, I was, I pretty much did everything. I loved alcohol. That was my warm blanket. But I hated weed, but I probably smoked it about 500 times, because I had to make sure I hated it, But
Me too.
anything to escape from myself is really what, in retrospect, that's what it was.
Yeah. And you guys who are watching, they've got an amazing story. Again, you have to check out the podcast, recoveryrockstars.com. Find their podcast. It's awesome. But I want to get into it.
Okay.
So I'm going to start with you. Give me your top 3 tips to either get sober or stay sober.
Okay, so I would say number 1 is contrary action. So I was taught early on to just do things that I don't think I want to do. Because basically, if you ask me to do something, my gut is to say, no, I don't want to do it. Whether that's speaking at a meeting or going out for a new job opportunity or even calling another alcoholic. Just walk through the fear and do it, because on the other side of that is self-esteem. So taking contrary action is still huge. Like a lot of times I don't want to get out of bed or do this or that. Do the opposite. Just get out of bed. Then I would say gratitude. Gratitude is huge. Just that daily acknowledgement of the simple things, whether it's, a roof over my head, coffee to make, a car to drive, insurance that I can pay for, because there was a time when I didn't want to do any of that, didn't know how to do any of that. and just that simple like connectedness to daily gratitude. So I also get out of like that, you know, I'm less than, or you have more than I do, and just focus on all the amazing, beautiful things I've acquired because of my sobriety.
Absolutely love that.
Yeah, so that would be, and then the last one would be accountability. Sorry, I'm holding the phone weird. Thank you. Here I am. Accountability. And that, oh, and see, look,
You guys are so cute.
I'm telling you, it's a mess around here. But just having that person to check in with, whether it's your sponsor or other people in program, to people that call you on your bullshit, really.
Yeah.
Because I'm a master manipulator, so I need that accountability to just keep me straight. And I still check in daily with my sober sisters and my sponsor, and it's a huge tool. So those are my,
and your husband. And your husband, right?
Oh no. Oh no.
No, I don't go. I go to other people first to work through the stuff, and then we can have a productive conversation. So that's another thing. It's like being conscious about the kind of honesty that you have, not just verbally vomiting on somebody. You know, responsible honesty was a big one. So those are my three.
Love it. Thank you, Sarah.
Yeah.
Rick? Poor Rick, broken hand. Rick, sick Rick. What's going on?
All right. Yeah. All right. So I'd probably say, I mean, there's so many tools, but in thinking about it, I'm just going to stick with steps 1, 2, and 3, and that it's the principle of honesty, the principle of hope, and then the principle of faith. Honesty is the principle behind the first step. So honesty for me is about, on a daily basis, looking at my life and realizing that I'm powerless over my addiction. And what that means at 20 years is different than what it meant at, 10 days, obviously.
Yeah.
But it's being able to be honest about what I want out of life, and what the fact that I need to surrender on any given day. Not necessarily because I'm going to go get a drink, but I have to live life.
Yeah.
I have to be honest about the fact that I'm powerless over other people. I'm powerless over pretty much everything. And when I accept that, I can deal with it.
Like your wife.
Yeah.
Right. Like my wife.
I like it.
And then hope, which is the principle behind the second step. I have to keep my eyes ahead. I have an expectation of a positive outcome now, which is the definition of hope. I never had that.
Love that.
And the reason I have that is because of my actions in recovery. And I see people around me living lives and, staying sober. I get to help other people around me, and I see them growing and progressing, and that gives me hope. And it gives me a positive outlook for the future, which never happened before. It was always bleak. Worst case scenario, yes, well, wait till the other shoe drops sort of mentality. And then faith, which is a belief in something that can't be proven. I have to believe on a daily basis. I have to trust the process. There were so many things when I first got sober, especially, that I completely disagreed with. Like, what? That's not going to solve my problems. Well, I didn't know how to solve my problems, especially my alcoholism and addiction. So I have to have faith, which is the belief that those of us who have been around, those people who have been around before me have done this and experienced what I've experienced, and they share their experience with me, which then gives me faith to carry on, right? And faith for me is experiential. So as I trust the process and I watch for the outcome and I see, wow, that worked pretty well. I never thought that was going to work, but yet it did. Yeah. That gives me a little more faith. And a little more faith, and a little more faith. And so for me, my faith is totally experiential. It's not like the white light, I have faith, and now all of a sudden I sprouted a halo and I'm shooting rainbows out my ass. Like, oh, I'm Mr. Spiritual, right? No, that wasn't my experience. I can now, after 21 years of recovery.
I've seen some rainbows.
I've seen some rainbows. Some stinky rainbows, yeah.
Not a common occurrence. It's only your special occasions. But, it's not. So the more faith I have in spirituality and trusting the process, it builds upon itself. And I think that's one thing I'd say for someone that's newer is, just trust the process, be patient, don't expect, things to change overnight, although some things may, and just trust that process.
Well, right. You think you were in your addiction for so many years. It takes time to unravel all that and unpack that and become this new person with a new way of living and handling things.
Yeah, absolutely. You guys, I have to tell you, you are so fun. You know, doing the podcast, I had a blast. You know, the love that you guys have for each other, the banter that you guys have. I mean, it's you're an awesome couple. You're good people. Let's plug this one more time. One more plug. Thank you for the hat, by the way.
We're generous.
You are generous, and you're generous.
And humble.
So how can people find you on Instagram?
It's just I'm Sarah Perla 1, and you are recovery. See, I always mess this up. Recovery Rick, Recovery Fit Rick, Recovery Fit Rick.
Okay, and then
Recovery Fit 12.
Recovery Fit 12. You guys go follow them.
Yeah, so follow
awesome.
Recovery Fit 12. We post a lot of nice, things at our groups on site, or just little tidbits to keep you going along the way. You know, sobriety tips.
I think, did it post yet?
It didn't post yet.
I just shot a video of one-handed exercises.
No excuses.
So,
no excuses.
So wait for that one, Kevin. You're going to like it.
Rick, do we dare ask what happened?
Oh, it's nothing
not
exciting.
It's lame.
I was playing soccer with my son, which is it's lame, huh? Is it lame?
It's actually pretty awesome.
Six.
And all his little grommet teammates, and I was playing keep away, and I just fell. And literally, they did not stop. They did not stop. They just like, oh, good.
You're like, I think I broke my hand.
Oh, they were on me like crazy, like he's vulnerable. It's great. Get him. I was on the ground in pain. It was awesome.
Oh, poor guy, man.
Yeah.
Well,
Bones are getting brittle.
Yeah, bones are brittle. You know, you're breaking your hand. You're sick, but you're still a part of the top 3 for recovery. Doing this live interview. You're sharing some great insight. You're spreading the message you hope, and you're helping others. So both you guys, I want to say thank you so much for coming on.
Thanks, Kevin. You're awesome, man. I really love what you do.
Love you guys too.
What you do. Thank you, Kevin.
Much appreciated. We'll talk to you guys soon.
Good night, guys.
Okay.
All right. Good night, guys. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.